Episode 2 of Tokyo Revengers is actually pretty damn good. Yeah, there's some moments where the animation's kind of weird and wonky. I still think the first episode had a weird and wonky moment with Hina, but that's just me. Anyway, there was something, I'm not going to recap the whole episode, it's just basically the bond between Takemichi and Hakai, especially considering that Hakai in the future is the corrupted Black Dragon's 11th captain, and also one of the main core reasons that Toman got corrupted. We get to see a little more of Hakai and his sister, Yuzaha, bond with like our main protagonist and the main protagonist's love interest. Because let me tell you something, some of this stuff from this episode is not in the manga. It is, as some would call it, filler, but what I would call is a great addition. First of all, we get a actual somewhat competition between Takemichi and Hakai in bowling. And yeah, like the last episode when I kind of bitched about how Takemichi is good in bowling, well, I kind of suck at it. He lost. His good streak, his only good profession, he lost against Hakai because of one stupid pin. That happens, Takemichi. But not only that, but we get to see them playing different things. Hell, they're playing pool, they're playing that punching thing, which kind of gives a gauge of just how strong Hakai is compared to Takemichi. Because he didn't really hit it with a lot of force, and he was able to get a complete 100, while Takemichi at full force was 50. This kind of gives you a gauge of how strong he is. Which is funny because I already made a video related to how strong Takemichi gets throughout the series. I say go take a watch. It does have a bit of manga spoilers, but I mean, hey, gotta promote that video. Anyway, not the point. The point is that I do love the additions. It adds more to their friendship bond, because then when we get back to like the manga content, Hakai wants to be Takemichi's friend, and I feel like the anime did perfect by those additions because it felt like, oh, he's pretty cool. I actually want to be his friend. Well, in the manga it was just more straightforward. We also get a little more about Hakai, how he definitely views Mitsuya as like a big brother, and having him in his screen lock with Yuzaha obviously jealous because she has Hakai as her screen lock. Though there was something that obviously caught my attention and I found it funny, regardless if I've seen it in the manga or not, is Hakai getting frozen up. If any girl talks to him that isn't his sister, he'll freeze up. And I kind of find that hilarious. He's a strong dude and he freezes up to girls. Classic. And then the Black Dragon stuff. I feel like that the anime did well. Yeah, I kind of more or less liked Koko and Inupe's entrances in the manga version, but I don't think the anime did bad with them. The only cool and weird thing was Hakai punching the hell out of that Black Dragon that was, well, being a piece of shit. And the way his animation was fucking weird. The leg was just weird as hell. But, I mean, that's just me. And then Taiju's entrance. Fucking hell. In the manga, if I'm not mistaken, he just comes right in and knocks the fuck out of Takemichi. And in the anime, it seems like he's just slowly approaching and then runs and, well, knocks the fuck out of Takemichi. And just him singing is what makes this character just such a badass. He is so calm, excited for a fight, and yeah, we're gonna see the best arc for Takemichi, his turning point. Because I know a lot of anime onlys, because my family watches it, and they don't like Takemichi. Everyone's gonna be flipping their minds when they see just how badass Takemichi will be. Plus, this is his first conflict as Toman's captain of the first division. Though Taichu just bullies the fuck out of Takemichi and then forces Hakai to just kill him, basically. That's how we end, in a cliffhanger. But there was something that caught my attention. Since they added a little bit of extra filler, it makes me think. Because I did see the ending, and there was a certain character that I will not spoil. But I will say, I'm starting to think, where the fuck is this season gonna end? Or is this something like Demon Slayer Season 2, where it's into two parts? The Mugen Train arc and the Entertainment District arc, where they're separate, but they're technically Season 2. I'm starting to think real carefully on this, because I am predicting that it might end of us seeing this specific character and a big moment. Granted, it's only 12 episodes for this arc. I don't know if they're going to do the next arc, that's the Tenjinku arc, as like its own part, quote unquote, but it's just part of season 2. But who knows? Other than that, this episode was just fucking amazing.